Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, and today I'll be talking about one of my favorite things, dark chocolate. That's right, this delicious treat is not just for satisfying your sweet cravings, but also for your health. In this video, I'll be exploring the history of dark chocolate, its numerous benefits, and why you should add it to your diet. So grab a bar of dark choc, sit back, and enjoy the video. History of chocolate. The origins of chocolate can be traced back to the Mayan civilization in South America, who were the first people to cultivate cocoa plants. They prepared a cocoa drink by mixing hot water with spices such as cinnamon and pepper and called it the food of the gods. This drink was later introduced to Emperor Moctezuma II by the Aztecs. In 1502, Christopher Columbus encountered cocoa for the first time while exploring the Americas. He came across a canoe filled with cocoa beans, which were used as currency in Mesoamerica. When the Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés arrived in Europe in 1528, he brought samples of cocoa and introduced it to King Charles of Spain. The scientific classification of cocoa plants was established by the Swedish scientist Carl Linnaeus in 1753. He named the plant Theobroma cacao, which means food of the gods in Latin, and bitter water for Aztec. According to the International Cocoa Organization, the world's total production of cocoa beans 2016 to 2017 was 4.7 million tons, with the majority coming from Africa. Chocolate didn't gain popularity in Europe immediately due to the challenges of cultivating cocoa in a non-conducive environment. Cocoa trees grow best at the lower levels of evergreen rainforests, where temperatures and humidity are relatively high, often reaching 100% during the day and 70 to 80% at night. Dark chocolate is made up of cocoa solids and cocoa butter. It has a strong and lasting cocoa aroma, a smooth texture that melts in the mouth, and a satisfying bitter aftertaste. The quality of dark chocolate is determined by the percentage of cocoa it contains. Many of the health benefits attributed to chocolate consumption are specifically linked to consuming dark chocolate. Cocoa, the main ingredient in chocolate, is rich in fat, with 40 to 50% of its weight made up of cocoa butter, and contains high levels of oleic acid, palmitic acid, and stearic acid. It is also a significant source of polyphenols, which make up about 10% of the dry weight of a cocoa bean. Cocoa beans contain more phenolic antioxidants than most foods and are one of the best-known sources of dietary polyphenols. The three groups of polyphenols found in cocoa beans are catechins, anthocyanidins, and proanthocyanidins. However, the bitterness caused by polyphenols makes unprocessed cocoa beans unpalatable, leading manufacturers to develop processing techniques to reduce the bitterness and decrease the polyphenol content by up to tenfold. This processing, combined with the addition of sugar and emulsifiers like soy lecithin, results in a product that is significantly different from unprocessed cocoa. Cocoa also contains nitrogenous compounds, including proteins and methylxanthines such as theobromine and caffeine. Additionally, it is rich in minerals like potassium, phosphorus, copper, iron, zinc, and magnesium. The high polyphenol content in cocoa and the higher levels of phenolic antioxidants found in dark chocolate compared to other chocolate varieties have made it important due to the potential health benefits associated with polyphenols. Only dark chocolate with a high percentage of cocoa, flavonoids, theobromine, and low sugar content has been linked to health-promoting effects such as the prevention of cardiovascular disease. Cocoa has been shown to have positive effects on blood pressure, insulin resistance, and vascular function, and to increase the production of nitric oxide while having antioxidant properties, such as delaying the oxidation of low-density lipoprotein cholesterol or LDL, and inhibiting ultraviolet-induced DNA oxidation. Cardiovascular effects. Regular consumption of food and drinks containing cocoa may bring a range of benefits to the cardiovascular system. These benefits include improved blood pressure, improved insulin resistance, and improved vascular and platelet function. The polyphenols found in cocoa and dark chocolate activate endothelial nitric oxide synthase, resulting in the production of nitric oxide, which lowers blood pressure by promoting vasodilation. After consuming dark chocolate, improvement in pulse wave speed and atherosclerotic score index can be observed, along with relaxation of large arteries and dilation of small and medium-sized peripheral arteries. Higher levels of plasma epicatechins release vasodilators from the endothelium and increase the concentration of plasma procyanidins, leading to increased nitric oxide production and availability. Nitric oxide also activates the prostacyclin synthesis pathway, which acts as a vasodilator in collaboration with nitric oxide, contributing to the protection against blood clots. Additionally, prostacyclin has anti-inflammatory and vasoprotective properties and can reduce plasma leukotrienes, further enhancing its benefits. A meta-analysis of randomized trials found that both short-term and long-term consumption of chocolate and cocoa can effectively increase flow-mediated vasodilation, lower systolic and diastolic blood pressure, and reduce serum insulin levels. In a study of young and healthy adults, daily consumption of 20 grams of high cocoa chocolate for 30 days improved vascular function by decreasing central brachial artery pressures and promoting vascular relaxation. A Swedish study also linked regular chocolate consumption to a lower risk of myocardial infarction and ischemic heart disease. Cocoa has also been shown to be beneficial in treating cerebral conditions such as stroke and has been linked to increased cerebral blood flow. However, a large study of a Japanese population found that while chocolate consumption was associated with a lower risk of stroke in women, no such association was found in men. Brain health. The flavonoids in dark chocolate, which I mentioned earlier, namely the catechins and epicatechins, can improve cognitive function and protect the brain against age-related decline. One way flavonoids may improve brain health is by increasing blood flow to the brain. This increased blood flow brings with it oxygen and nutrients that are essential for optimal brain function. Flavonoids have also been shown to have a neuroprotective effect, meaning they can protect the brain against damage from oxidative stress, inflammation, and other factors contributing to age-related cognitive decline. Additionally, some research has suggested that flavonoids in dark chocolate may also have a positive impact on mood, potentially by boosting levels of feel-good neurotransmitters like serotonin and endorphins. Skin health. The flavonols in dark chocolate can provide several benefits for skin health, including protecting against and helping to repair DNA damage caused by UV radiation and improving skin hydration. By helping to neutralize harmful free radicals and protect skin cells from oxidative damage, flavonoids in dark chocolate can help keep the skin looking youthful and radiant. In addition to their antioxidant properties, flavonoids have also been shown to improve skin hydration by increasing blood flow and promoting skin elasticity. This improved hydration can help to keep the skin looking plump, smooth, and healthy. It's important to note that while dark chocolate can provide several potential benefits for skin health, it is not a substitute for other forms of skin protection, such as wearing sunscreen, avoiding prolonged sun exposure, and wearing protective clothing. Stress relief. In addition to the flavonoids, dark chocolate contains several other nutrients that are associated with stress relief and mood improvement. One such compound is magnesium, which is essential for proper brain and nerve function and has been shown to have a calming effect on the body. Another compound found in dark chocolate is tryptophan, which is an amino acid that is a precursor to the neurotransmitter serotonin. Serotonin is often referred to as a feel-good neurotransmitter, and low levels of it have been linked to feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. By providing the body with tryptophan, dark chocolate may help to increase serotonin levels and improve mood. Finally, dark chocolate contains small amounts of caffeine and theobromine, which are stimulants that can help to boost energy levels, increase alertness, and reduce feelings of stress and fatigue. However, it is important to remember that consuming too much of it can lead to negative side effects such as increased heart rate, jitters, and insomnia. Weight management. Dark chocolate has been shown to have potential benefits for weight management, particularly in helping to curb cravings and reducing overall calorie intake. One mechanism by which dark chocolate may help with weight management is by satisfying cravings for sweets. Unlike highly processed, high-calorie sweets, dark chocolate is a relatively low-calorie food that is rich in fiber and healthy fats. This is because dark chocolate has a high satiety index, meaning it is more filling than other less calorie index foods. By helping to reduce hunger and cravings, dark chocolate may make it easier to stick to a calorie-controlled diet and prevent overeating. By keeping insulin levels in check, dark chocolate may help to reduce cravings and improve overall energy metabolism, which can be beneficial for weight management. Blood glucose regulation. Cocoa and its compounds hold potential as treatments for type 2 diabetes, particularly in light of the growing global epidemic of metabolic syndrome, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, and high cholesterol. Cocoa and flavonols can improve glucose regulation by slowing the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates in the gut. Cocoa extracts and procyanidins have been shown to inhibit pancreatic alpha amylase, pancreatic lipase, and secreted phospholipase A2 in a dose-dependent manner, all of which are important for glucose regulation. Cocoa and its flavonols can also improve insulin sensitivity by regulating glucose transport and insulin signaling proteins in insulin-sensitive tissues like the liver, adipose tissue, and skeletal muscle, thus preventing oxidative and inflammatory damage associated with type 2 diabetes. The Physicians' Health Study found that higher consumption of chocolate was associated with a decreased incidence of diabetes in younger, normal weight women and men. In a multi-ethnic cohort in the United States, a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes was observed in individuals with the highest intake of chocolate products and cocoa-derived flavonoids. Cancer. The effects of cocoa and chocolate consumption on cancer are controversial and conflicting. Some early studies suggest that excessive chocolate intake could contribute to the development of tumors, such as colorectal and breast cancer. However, other lab studies have shown that cocoa can inhibit the growth of cancer cells, although the exact mechanisms are not well understood. Some research has indicated that procyanidins found in cocoa liquor significantly reduce the incidence and number of lung carcinomas and decrease the development of thyroid adenomas in male rats, as well as inhibiting mammary and pancreatic tumor production in female rats. Obesity and lipid metabolism. Recently, studies have explored the potential preventative and therapeutic effects of cocoa and its constituents against obesity and metabolic syndrome. When administered to rats, cocoa was found to decrease visceral fat, which is the fat surrounding our internal organs, primarily in the gut. In a clinical study, the effects of smelling dark chocolate on appetite were investigated. The results showed that chocolate elicited a feeling of fullness and reduced appetite, which could help prevent weight gain. So the next time you're feeling hungry, don't eat a sugary snack. Unwrap a bar of dark choc and take a whiff. Intestinal microbiota. A study of rats fed a diet containing cocoa for 6 weeks showed a significant decrease in the percent of Bacteroides, Clostridium, and Staphylococcus, which are the bad bacteria. Zunas and colleagues carried out the first human intervention study to examine the impact of high cocoa flavonol intake on the growth of human gut microbiota. They found that consuming 494 milligrams of cocoa flavonoids per day for 4 weeks had a significant effect on the growth of intestinal microbiota. Immune system. A 4-week randomized clinical trial found that consuming dark chocolate had anti-inflammatory effects, as evidenced by reduced cytokines, blood inflammatory markers, white blood cells, and markers of white blood cell activation. In addition, Regular cocoa consumption could be associated with preventing or improving health imbalances caused by allergic reactions. Sexual function. Chocolate has several effects on human sexuality, mainly serving as an aphrodisiac. Cocoa powder and chocolate contain 3 compounds that mimic cannabinoids and activate cannabinoid receptors or increase anandamide levels. This, along with other compounds or components of chocolate, such as caffeine and theobromine, results in a temporary feeling of well-being. Anandamide has been shown to enhance sexual performance in male rats. Additionally, serotonin has been found in various regions of the female genital tract in humans and other animals where it influences blood vessel constriction and dilation. The main component of sexual arousal is the peripheral vasocongestion of genital tissues, indicating that serotonin may play a role in the stimulation process. In conclusion, chocolate is becoming increasingly popular as people become more aware of its potential health benefits. From regulating blood pressure to insulin levels, vascular functions, oxidative processes, and more, chocolate has been shown to have a positive impact on various physiological and psychological processes. Additionally, it has prebiotic effects and can help maintain glucose homeostasis and lipid metabolism. Dark choc is a delicious and nutritious treat that's worth exploring. When you take a bite of dark chocolate, you'll experience this intense aroma, smooth texture, and pleasantly bitter aftertaste. If you're looking for the health benefits of chocolate, dark chocolate is the way to go. With higher percentages of cocoa, it's packed with nutrients and has been linked to various health benefits been mentioned. So if you're a fan of chocolate, be sure to try dark choc and experience its rich, indulgent flavor. But not all dark choc is created equal. To get the most health benefits, it's important to look for high-quality dark chocolate that has a minimum of 70% cocoa and is made with non-GMO organic ingredients. And moderation is key. Dark chocolate is still a high-calorie food, so it's best to limit your portion to about an ounce or 2 per day. So there you have it, folks. Dark chocolate is not just delicious, it's good for you. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences with dark chocolate in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.